Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a timeless reading for you today. It is what your animal spirit guides want you to know right now or want to tell you right now. So it's timeless, meaning anytime you come across this video, it's going to help provide some sort of guidance when you click and watch and pick your pile. So we have first pile number 1 is a heart selenite stone. Pile number 2 is a peacock stone. Pile number 3 is a heart rainbow. I believe it's hematite. I think I said that right. And pile number 4 is a rose quartz. So go ahead and take some time and decide which pile you want to pick. I'm going to leave timestamps down below for you to click. And let's get to pile number 1. Alright, so pile 1, you chose this heart selenite stone. So we're going to see what your animal spirit guides want you to know right now. Here, I'll put this right by me. Of course, we're going to do the tarot cards first. So we have the 4 of Cups, the 3 of Cups, you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, you have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, and you have the 4 of Swords. Now what I'm getting is right now with the cards here before me, your animal spirit guides are well aware that you're having difficulty with seeing the choices that are put in front of you, and they're kind of sending a message, but you're having a hard time with seeing the message or realizing that it's there. Here, let me move these a little bit so they're in frame. Sorry about that. This is my first time recording in this way instead of top side. With the 3 of Cups is also letting me know that they're sort of saying that, you know what, you should get out there and hang out with your friends more, or with people that you like having around you. People that bring out the best in you, or that make you happy, make you laugh, make you smile. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, this is bringing me back to the 4 of Cups situation, where with it being in reverse, it's sort of indicating that they're doing their best with trying to send you those messages. But for some reason, you're, like I said, having a hard time with noticing that they're there, because you probably have a lot in your mind that you have to either contemplate, or something that's keeping you, that's blocking you from seeing the opportunities that they're trying to present to you. So they know that's going on. And then you have with the 6 of Pentacles, they're wanting to say that at this time, when you have obviously the ability to do so, don't be so, I don't want to say greedy, but be careful with how you spend and how you use your money. And there might also be maybe a friend or two that might ask you for, like, hey, can you help me out with getting this or that? Or even if it's just like a bite to eat, just something, which I'm getting the friend vibe again with the 3 of Cups coming out. So if you are gonna hang out with them, probably just be careful with you know, the money being used or money spent if you do go hang out with them. So they're saying go ahead, but just watch your money. And then with the 4 of Swords, they're mentioning that you're in need of rest right now. And this probably has to do a lot with whatever you're contemplating or thinking about that's kind of blocking you from the opportunities that they're trying to put in front of you. You're in need of rest right now. So make sure you rest up. All right, let's see the rest of your cards. You have a Loyalty with the red crowned crane. Let me move these. They probably won't be all in frame, so I apologize for that. You have leadership with the elephant. And now with these, loyalty and leadership. Leadership is bringing me back towards probably those decisions that you have to make. With the Four of Cups that you're contemplating, whether or not you're able to step up to the plate, your guides are saying that you obviously do have the ability to do so. And with the loyalty card coming out, it's sort of indicating to me like a loyalty to yourself, like have trust within yourself, and don't let that doubt cloud your mind with not letting you see the opportunities that are before you. You also have the kiwi. Look at this little guy. The kiwi spirit says, do a walking meditation each day for the next week. So even though you're probably gonna go hang out with your friends or just a group of people that you like to have fun with, the kiwi spirit is saying to take some time to rest, which is bringing me back to the Four of Swords here, for you to take that time to, you know, just relax and rest a little bit. You also have the ladybug. And the ladybug says, this is a time of good fortune, which is funny because the Wheel of Fortune is out, and abundance. So be willing to receive all good things in your life. See, so there's a reason they're sending you those good fortunes. They're sending you those signs, but whatever it is that you're going through, it's kind of blocking it. So they're there, they're waiting patiently for you. But they just want you to remember the opportunities that are there. Oh my God. And you have the bee spirit, which says sweet results await, which again, it's kind of reassuring. The whole, they're trying to send you those good vibes, those opportunities. But whatever it is you're going through, go through it. Once you do, take that time to rest and recover. You also have the cow spirit. Cow spirit says the miracles are endless. So whatever it is that you're going through right now, it's not going to be, you know, set in stone. It's not always going to be that way for you. If it's like those negative sort of emotions, you have to go through them obviously, but just know that you're not going to always be stuck in them. There's endless miracles out there. There's endless opportunities for you. You just gotta know where to look. Then you have the electric eel spirit. The electric eel says, bring your ideas to life. And again, this is bringing me back to the whole contemplating through the whole sort of blockage that you're having within your mind and also probably within your heart too. That it's kind of keeping you from the ideas or from like starting new things, that it's going back to the opportunities that your animal spirit guides are trying to throw at you. And next we have dancing in the rainbow. And the little dolphin spirit here says, break free from whatever you feel is holding you back. Express happiness, find out what you truly desire. So this is, again, bringing me back to the whole, what you got to deal with right now, all right? They're well aware of what you're dealing with right now. But, you know, don't worry about the outcome. Do what you have to do right now. They're still going to be here to take care of you, so to speak. Those opportunities are still going to be there for you. And you have keeping in check with the little otter spirit right there. And the otter spirit says, pay attention to what is going on around you. Which is bringing me back to the Four of Cups, because you're not paying attention. You're too caught up in something right now, which is okay. So they say, pay attention to what is going on around you. You might be moving into something too quickly or missing some important details. See, what did I tell you? They know, they understand, they're right there with you. And next you have the frog spirit, which is the spirit of prosperity. Look at these little guys. Frog spirit says, let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. What'd I tell you? Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. They mention fortune again, and the Wheel of Fortune is here. How cool is that? And lastly, we have the Lion Spirit, which is spirit of higher calling. Lion Spirit says, you have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past. They're bringing up the past again. See, just like the frog. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Probably your friends are the ones that you love having near you. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. Your tribe being either your family, your friends, you know, the loved ones. So that's what your animal spirit guides have for you, group 1. If any of this resonated with you, please leave a comment down below and go ahead and like this video. And subscribe as well if you want to see more pick a card or pick a pile readings too. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hop onto group 2. I'll see you guys later. Bye. All right, group 2, you picked the Peacock Stone, which is a very happy and colorful stone. It's very vibrant. It has this sort of energy about it. It's kind of like when a specific person walks in the room, like the energy just changes, it glows. Now let's see what your animal spirit guides have to tell you. We're gonna start with the tarot cards first. So we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. We have the Page of Swords. All right, so far a lot of stuff that has to do mentally with your mind, with your thoughts. You have the Page of Cups. You have the Ten of Cups. All right, this is making me think of your siblings. Something to do with siblings. And then you have the Star in reverse. Now with the tarot cards here, what I'm getting from you, well, firstly with the Ten of Cups, it's making me think of family, yes, but I'm thinking, or I'm seeing siblings. This has to do something to do with your siblings. There's probably been like a situation where you guys had to act quickly. In this case, with the Knight of Swords, where you had to act quickly, but you weren't sure if that was the right decision that you guys chose to do as siblings or as a group. This can also be probably your partner as well. This could be for another person. This might have to do with your partner, probably some sort of rash decision that you had to make, but you weren't quite sure if you should have made it. And that's what I'm getting from the Page of Swords, where I don't know if I should have made this decision because it's kind of the first time that I'm either going through it or having to make this decision. With the Page of Cups, it's about sort of the beginning of new emotions, the beginning of a relationship, the beginning of a spark, an emotional spark. Maybe if this does have to do with family or siblings, maybe there might be somebody who probably started a new relationship and some of the siblings don't really quite like the person or are fond about them. Like there's something off that they see about them. And as far as like the whole, for those with like a significant other or partner, it might just be a new relationship that you guys just started, like a new love, new emotional, like a new emotional beginning with you, or with you two. And with the Ten of Cups, this is the one that just made me think of it having to do with siblings or family. You guys generally get along, and I'm also getting this from those who have partners or significant others. You generally do get along. There's just some sort of decision that you guys had to make quickly, but it's something that was the first time that you had to do, and you're like, oh crap, did we do the right decision? I don't know. And you have the Star in reverse, which is making me think that whatever decision you guys made as siblings or as partners, it's bringing that whole, like I said, it's bringing that whole like, oh shit, did we do the right decision? Is this, because this is a card of hope, of not destiny, but it's kind of, it's one of those happy cards. You know, it's usually, it's the wish card, but with it being in reverse, I'm just getting the sense of whatever it was that you had to decide on, towards the end of having made that decision, it's leaving you more in a mindset where you're very unsure, very unaware if it was the right decision. But let's see what your animal spirit guides have to say about that. You have the snow leopard, which is the watcher. All right, so they're watching you, of course. You have kindness, which is the fruit bat or the flying fox, whichever you want to see it as. So I'm leaning towards they're obviously keeping a close eye on you, especially because that whole sense of, I don't know if I made that right decision. They're there watching you to make sure you have been making the right decisions. And with whatever it is that you had to decide on, they're wanting to make sure that you do everything with kindness in your heart. Any decision that you make, even if it's a rash one, just remember to do it with kindness in your heart. Don't do any decision or make any decisions out of hate or out of fear, out of doubt. You always have time to think and take time. Even if that time is like 10 seconds, still take those 10 seconds before you just say yes or no really quickly. But do it with kindness in your heart. And you have the cat spirit. So far you got two cats. Cat spirit, and the cat spirit is saying it's time to strike out on your own and relinquish your over dependency on others. Oh, maybe that decision has to do with one of your siblings or quite a few of you moving out, or if it has to do with people that are in a partnership, maybe you guys moving out together. Just something that kind of changed within you guys. And it was probably like the first time too. Like maybe it's the first time with the sibling moving out or the partners moving in together for both of you two. But they're saying go ahead and do it. So you have the camel spirit. Camel spirit says trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. So if this does involve a sibling moving out, maybe that sibling was the one that kind of felt like the rock for everybody else. And if that is the case, then the siblings that are feeling as though their rock is leaving, you guys have to come together and sort of, you know, rebuild your own foundations so you guys remain strong, even though that main sibling or main siblings that are leaving that were your rocks may have weakened your foundation, finding out that they're leaving or that they have left, but you guys can always make it stronger. And when it comes with a partnership or a relationship, if you guys are moving in together, make sure that you're supporting each other financially. Make sure you're both making rash decisions financially. Take the time to discuss those things as well before jumping into it. Oh, see, here we go. You have the pig spirit. The pig spirit says use your mind wisely. This is why I'm saying before you do any rash decisions, think about it. All right, take those few seconds. If it's like, I need a decision now, you take those few seconds to make that decision. All right, no, nobody's gonna die. At least I hope not. I hope that decision is not for that to happen. Sometimes that is decisions for people, unfortunately, but just use your mind wisely, which is what the little pig spirit is saying. You have the lion spirit, another cat in your group. So far, that's 3 cats. The lion spirit says, be generous of spirit. So be generous and be kind, be thankful of the things that were provided to you, that continue to be provided to you. Know that they're there watching over you. They have your back. Just like the snow leopard said, the watcher, they are there. And you have the giraffe spirit, which says, see the big picture. Now this is making me come back to the hoe. If your rock, if your initial foundation left, whether it was a siblings, maybe a partner left too, that can be too. If they did leave, just look outside of the box, look at the bigger picture. There's always blessings in hardships because we grow from those hardships, we learn from those hardships. So just take the time, like I said, to look at the big picture, which is what giraffe spirit is saying too. And then you have this beautiful whale. Look at that guy. He's like, watcha, out of the water. The whale spirit here is saying, break through to new dimensions. A new endeavor is on the horizon. Innovation, energy wants to burst forth in your consciousness. So new things to come. Whether it's you guys moving out, whether it's having somebody that already moved out, maybe you guys got a bigger room, maybe one of you moved into their room, just any little thing. New things are happening. Embrace those new things. And then you have, I actually don't know what kind of creature this is, but it looks like it's not a coral. I'm not entirely sure. Doesn't look like a fish. But you have this little guy. I feel like it looks like a newt with wings. And this little guy is saying where you need to be. Acknowledge how you are feeling. Have faith that the universe will take care of a current concern by providing the best possible outcome for all involved. See, that's bringing me back towards the changes that probably occurred either with a partnership or with your siblings. To have faith within those changes. Everything happens for a reason. Next you have Coyote Spirit, which is the revealer of truth. Coyote Spirit is saying, don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. It sure does. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. See, just like I said earlier, our hardships, our struggles, they're blessings in disguise. We learn from them and we grow from them. Oh my God, you have another cat. This is what, 4 cats? You guys must be like I'm getting like very snappy, you know. You know how felines are. They know what they want. They have this independency about them, this I do what I do kind of attitude, but I'm still really loving and caring. Anyway, so you have the cat spirit again, which is a spirit of independence or independent. Cat spirit here says you are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. See, just like cats, they kind of do their own thing. Life supports you in every way. So with any decision that you guys have to do personally, know that your animal guides and your animal spirits here are backing you up, they're watching over you, they're trying to best to provide you the knowledge and wisdom. And you know what, I'm kind of curious, you guys got a lot of cats here. Do you often have cats approach you and like approach you comfortably? Like, when you call to a stray cat, they actually come and they don't like run away. I'm really interested if that happens. Comment down below and let me know. Also, let me know how this resonated with you, if it did. And don't forget to like, of course, comment, because I want to know if this resonated or if it didn't. Just, you know, just to get clarification on my end too. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these pick a pile or pick a card videos. I would very much appreciate it, and it also lets me know that you do want to see more of these videos on my channel. All right, pile 2, thank you so much for sticking around. I'm going to go ahead and go to pile 3, so I'll see you later, pile 2. Bye. All right, pile 3, you guys chose this beautiful, oh hey, look, you can see my camera. This beautiful rainbow, I think it's a hematite. I believe that's what it's called. Let's see what your animal spirit guides want to tell you or want you to know. First, we're going to do the tarot cards. You have the High Priestess. You have the Queen of Swords. You have the Seven of Cups in reverse. You have the Hierophant in reverse. Getting a sense that you guys are in much need of guidance. You have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Now, with the tarot cards here, I am getting the sense of there's a lot of need for you to put your guard up. There is confusion with what path you are to take. I'm getting a feel of life path. I'm thinking life path. Kind of like you're having a mid-crisis situation, even though you're probably not in, you know, the middle of your life. I feel like you're pretty young, but again, this could be for anyone. But I'm getting the sense of midlife crisis is what I'm getting. There appears to be the midlife crisis. I'm getting off of the Seven of Cups, where it's like, holy shit, I got all this stuff here. I don't know what to do, and I'm like, I don't know how old I am, but I'm already supposed to have my shit together, but I don't. People are coming at me about this, and I don't know what to say or what to do. So you have your guard up right now. You have your defenses up. And you're a very witty person. You're very straightforward. You sort of say it how it is. You're full of like intellectual wisdom. Kind of like, what is it? Is it a nerd or a geek? One of those. But either way, I love nerds and geeks. I'm actually one myself. But you're a very intellectual, straightforward, witty person. Kind of like quick to respond to others when it comes to any sort of intellectual property that you have to discuss, or a question that they have, or something that if they're saying it wrong or incorrectly, you generally step in and be like, no, this is how you do it. This is what this means. But with the High Priestess coming out, there's sort of this veil that's over you right now, which is causing the whole midlife crisis feel, the whole I don't know what to do right now. And I'm kind of seeing where you take a chill pill kind of thing is what I'm getting, like the vibes. But let's see what your spirit guides, your animal spirit guides want to tell you when it comes to this, with this whole feel of midlife crisis, of anxiety that you're having. So you have the Beaver spirit, which is mentioning work. So this probably has to do with career path, or your current job, or a job that you might be getting soon, that you already got hired for but probably have not started yet. Or maybe you freshly started too. So Beaver spirit mentions work, and beavers are generally, they're very hardworking. They build their dams with their frickin' butts. Not really, but their tails, you know what I mean. You have the sea turtle, which is mentioning stability. Now this is just bringing me towards this whole kind of crisis, anxiety, stress situation you're having related to your career or your job. Your animal spirit guides are stating there is stability that's on its way to you. If you can see, this little turtle is like, they're going somewhere. They're not just staying there in the water, they're actually swimming. So that's telling me that the stability that you're needing to help with that stress or anxiety is on its way to you. That turtle's coming, but turtles are slow, so be patient. You also have the walrus, another sea creature, or a water creature actually. The walrus says, remain vigilant about the current situation. See? Pay attention to signs and omens and let them dictate your choices. So I know it could be a struggle or a bit hard for you to focus because of that whole stress or anxiety that's kind of taking over when it comes to work, career choice, career path. But Walrus Spirit here is just trying to let you know, or just to remind you again, so just pay close attention to what is going on around you. Don't get clouded by everything that's there, you know? And then you have the Panda Spirit. Panda Spirit says, create a sacred space for yourself in your home and or place of work. See, it's bringing up work again. So you're probably in need of like a Zen area or somewhere where you can just go and just get away from everyone or get away from all of it. There are times where myself, if I get super stressed out at work, I just take a break. I shut off my computer, take a break. And the only other place that I know where I can go where there really isn't a lot of people usually is the bathroom. So I usually go there for like a few minutes, 3-5 minutes, just like chill, clear my mind, even though it probably doesn't smell the best in there, but it's something. I do that to like kind of woosah, come back to myself, and then get back to work. So with Panda Spirit, it's just letting me know to let you know you need to find some sort of Zen area or something that helps you clear your mind. Maybe try meditation, maybe try those, what are they called? ASMR videos or something, like just put on your headphones and zone out to ASMR videos. Something with sound, something to do with sound. I feel like you probably listen to a lot of music, or you might be a musician too. But sound came up to me. You have the Buffalo Spirit, which is mentioning abundance. The abundant universe will provide. And this is bringing me back to the sea turtle, which was mentioning stability. So it's on its way. The abundance, the stability, it's on its way regarding your career or your job. Whether that might be you getting a new job or starting a new career. Whatever it is though, it's on its way. And you have Bobcat Spirit, which says, life is a mystery. And it sure is. And what Bobcat Spirit is trying to say, we're not supposed to know or understand everything in life in its entirety 100% when things happen, because if it's just not how life is. Life is generally a mystery. The galaxy is a mystery. It's not meant for us to fully understand. We should just be happy with what we do know and the fact that we're still learning and growing, and continue on the path to learn new things and grow. But don't purposely chase it just because you have that attitude of like, I have to know, I just have to, because that's what's causing the stress, that's what's causing the anxiety. So just take life step by step. Take life as it is right now, and just trust that whatever is needed that has to change in your current situation is going to, when it has to, when it needs to. So trust in the mystery. You also have Coyote Spirit. Coyote Spirit is saying trust in divine detours. Like I said, usually things might not go the way that we think they're gonna go, and we might be left confused, like why did this happen? But like Bobcat Spirit mentioned earlier, trust in that mystery. Trust in these detours. The Coyote Spirit is detouring you for a reason. So just trust in the fact that the reason why you're being brought to another path is because that path is probably a better choice for you. And then you have, I believe these are manta rays, because manta rays are bigger and they also have pointy fins. Stingrays have more round fins. So the manta ray says, gliding through currents. With a different approach, you will glide through a situation with grace and ease, going inward and bringing your understanding, perspective, or behavior into flow will help your dreams take flight. So without having to rush to that new job or new career or new job decision, take your time with making that decision and just take it, like I said earlier, step by step, glide through it, and just trust that when you do make that decision, it's going to be the right time to do it. Ooh, this looks like a sea snail. I'm just gonna say that's a sea snail. Looks kind of just a little freaky because it has a lot of legs. The sea snail says, inner desires. Set some intentions. You are entering a phase of plenty or may have a sudden windfall. Goals are within your grasp. Maybe you have to work on manifestation. I would say look up videos or books on the power of manifestation, how to manifest things within your life. That's what I'm getting off of the sea snail here. Then you have the elephant spirit, which is the spirit of greatness. Elephants are also very good with memory too. You must have a very good memory. Elephant spirit says, love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. I trust what that elephant is saying. You just gotta baby steps, take your time, don't rush into it. And lastly, you have giraffe spirit, which is the spirit of vision or visionary, kind of seeing the big picture or seeing outside what others do is generally what I see a giraffe. Giraffe spirit says, rise above earthly matters. They're mentioning glide again. Glide through life with grace, just like the manta ray said. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. All right, so group 3, this is what all of your animal spirit guides wanted to tell you. If you have any questions, if this resonated at all with you, group 3, please leave a like on this video and leave a comment down below just so I know as well. And also subscribe if you want to see more pick a pile or pick a card readings from me. That way I know to make more of these kinds of videos. Thank you so much, pile 3 or group 3. I will see you next time and I'll see you later. Bye. All right, group 4. This is pile 4 here, and you chose this rose quartz here. So let's go ahead and see what your animal spirit guides want you to know or want to tell you. We're gonna start off with the tarot cards first. We have King of Pentacles. You have Page of Pentacles. You have the Six of Cups. You have the Six of Wands. And you have the Lover's card. If that focuses, there you go. I think it's focusing. Sorry, this is my new setup. All right, so let's see what the tarot cards want to tell you before I get into the other ones. So right away, the card that I'm mainly drawn to first is the Six of Cups. And it's bringing me back to childhood memories, childhood friends. There's probably a need for you to reach out to a childhood friend right now. Maybe they've actually been trying to reach out to you, but either you've been putting it aside because you're probably too held up with your financial situations. Maybe you just took out a loan and you're not sure whether or not you can pay it off or how that generally works, or you probably put in something to do with like your money that you put in towards a big investment. I'm seeing like banker or investor or something to do with a financial situation that you probably just started or put most of your money towards. It could be a house. A house is actually a very big financial deal because it's your house. So, but I'm getting the sense of a friend that's been trying to reach out to you, and maybe they're reaching out to you because they see that you're accomplishing these financial goals that they've been trying to do, but they just don't know how to do it themselves. And with the Six of Wands, coming back to that friend, they are very proud of the financial goals that you've reached or the financial stability that you've reached, and they're just very interested with finding out how you did it or what the process was. So I feel like they've been trying to reach out to you when it comes to finances in general. And you've just been very busy right now because of the new, how do you say it? Like the new investment that you started or the new investments that you're working on towards. And with the Lover's card, it's making me think of that contractual agreement when it comes to that investment that you either just recently did or that you're working on doing. So whoever this person is here, it could be a friend, it could be just somebody that you know. It could be an acquaintance too. But they've been trying to reach out to you because of these things. They're very interested in the process and how you did it. And also because they're probably a newbie too, and they just want to know more and understand more on how you got to where you're at now. Now let's see what your animal spirit guides are saying. You have the chameleon, which is bringing up change. Now maybe you're too caught up with your financial situation, with those financial goals, those contractual agreements. You're probably not an overworker, you probably, maybe like an overachiever, I feel I'm getting a sense of. And you're really proud of those overachievements too. I'm seeing overachiever. And you also have the goat spirit, which is mentioning reliability. So this is bringing me back to the Six of Cups. You're that go-to person when it comes to finances, when it comes to contracts of any kind, when it comes to that part of being an adult, you know, the adulting life. And you're a very reliable person when it comes to those things. And I feel like a lot of people that you know directly, that you probably met in person usually, see that from you and understand that from you, and they're trying to, or they want to reach out to you too. And the animal spirits here see that as well, but there's something to do with maybe overachiever, that they're kind of wanting you to just tone it down a little bit because you don't want to burn yourself out. You have the zebra spirit. Zebra spirit says, let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected at all times. So maybe this whole overachiever that I'm getting from you, you're probably overdoing or overachieving a lot because you're probably afraid of failure. But you have to remember, whenever we fail, we learn. All right, we're growing. Like I said, I don't know if you saw the other groups. Some people stick through other groups, but I said, I believe it was group 3 where, and I apologize if it wasn't, but where our failures, our hardships, all of those things are blessings in disguise. All of these things we grow from, we learn from. So don't be afraid of failure. We have to fail to understand and to learn. And you have the Wolverine spirit. Wolverine says, you're a lot tougher than you think you are. Yeah, I get that sense too. I'm seeing like, not hard-headedness, but when it comes to like animals, probably Aries or Taurus, because I'm seeing like horns, like a physically hard head is what I'm seeing. So you're tough, you are, and your animal guides know that too, so don't forget it. You have the vulture spirit, which says nothing is wasted. So this is bringing me back to the whole overachiever, but also that even though you're an overachiever, it's not necessarily a bad thing unless you're burning yourself out, so be careful. But you don't let anything go to waste. You make sure everything is used. You take into account all of your resources, networking as well, and they see that. So you're a very hard worker is what I'm getting from all of this. And you have dog spirit. Dog spirit says be loyal to what you love. So maybe all of these things that have to do with contracts or finances, maybe you're a banker, I'm not sure, you can let me know in the comments, but whatever it is that it has to deal with money in general, you love doing that though. It's something that you love doing. It's something that you're proud of doing too. Koala spirit says spirit has a plan. They have a plan for you to do great things with the gifts that you have when it comes to contracts or finances, or like I said, money in general. Maybe you're a banker. Maybe you probably work in marketing or networking too. Something to do with like connecting others and helping them grow. You could be a teacher as well. But that's what I'm getting from the koala spirit. They have a plan for you. They have a plan for you to do great things when it comes to those specialities that you have. And you have this also looks like a sea snail. Look at that guy. You have the sea snail, this prickly sea snail here, which says every step counts. There is an advantage in taking things slowly. Breathe deeply and fully as you consider your options. And like I said earlier, you don't want to burn yourself out, so just take your time. Woosah. I feel like I said that too many times in this video, but same thing. Take your time. Take a breather. Don't burn out. They can see that you're a hard worker, but they don't want you to burn out. And then you just have the full-on ocean right here. You just have everybody here. Everyone's watching you, group 4. At least in the sea. They're saying enjoy the journey. Stay present and flexible. All right, reach out to those people who have been trying to reach out to you. Many changes are going on for you and around you. These changes are not only good, but necessary. Bring your awareness into the now rather than focusing on the past or the future. So if you're worried about the future when it comes to your investments, so to speak, your animal spirit guides are saying don't worry about that, because that's obviously going to be taken care of with how you're going about things now. But you have to focus on the now for the future to be stable. And then you have the squirrel spirit, which says always prepared. Squirrel Spirit says, you are the expert of hard work and hard play. See, what did I tell you? A hard worker. Overachiever. Don't burn yourself out. Squirrel Spirit also says, your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future and life will give you all you need. That's funny because the previous one said don't focus on the future, and this one says make a plan for it. Yes, like write down that plan, but don't start that plan just yet. Write it down, keep it there. Probably like a manifestation too. But work on the now first. Write down that plan for the future so you have it there once you get to that point. And then you have the heroine, which is Spirit of Patience. All right. Heroine Spirit says, create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Sort of like your Zen place too. Take time alone and find balance. Step confidently toward your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. Again, mention of patience, mention of taking your time when it comes to things. Mainly for you not to burn out. It's more of a burnout for you, like a physical burnout. You have a good head on your shoulders. You're not one to let things get you down so easily. You're also not one to just brush it off, but you have a good head on your shoulders. Mainly what's going to affect you is just the whole overworking, where you're just physically gonna be drained. So they just wanna, your animal spirit guides just wanna make you aware that they know you're busting your ass. They know you're a hard worker, and believe me, you, it's gonna pay out in the long run, in the future. But don't forget to help out those who've been trying to reach out to you with regarding the progress that you've been making, because they're generally interested. And they probably also just want to hang out with you. They're probably going to help you get in that Zen place for you to sort of recharge, to be physically stable again, to keep going, to keep overachieving. I'm not saying stop, just be careful, don't burn out. All right, group 4 with your pile 4 here. This was your reading. Let me know in the comments down below if any of this resonated with you, what did, what didn't. I'm just generally curious, you know. And don't forget to hit that like button if you like this video. It also lets me know that you want to see more of these type of videos. Pick a pile or pick a card readings from me. And please subscribe as well, because that also lets me know that you want to see more of these videos. And thank you so much for watching, Group 4. I'll see you next time. Bye!